Hi Gemini, welcome to your month ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your continued support. It truly means the world. If you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And if you haven't seen it yet, your 2019 forecast is up and out there for your viewing pleasure. And also I have done the numerology project. It is finished, so you can check out a video for your life path number. If you don't know your life path number, there is also a video that will help you calculate it. So with that said, I would like to bless all of my decks with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's see what December 2018 has in store for you, the last month of the year. Can't believe it's gone so quickly. All right, so let's see what your actions and your interactions with the world at large have to say. So you get the King of Wands. So you're launching into this month, right? You're looking for basically to execute your desires. It feels very much to me like you're going to be kind of charging ahead at everything this month. You're going to be seeking to get things done. So as a person, the King of Wands would be a fire sign male, Leo, Sagittarius or an Aries. And you know, the traits of this person are somebody that is fiery, fun, vibrant, feisty, somebody that says what they means what they say, and somebody that is kind of, you know, they're very active about their goals. They're always 110%. They stand behind what they say they're going to do. And this feels very much to me like this is you this month. Gemini, you're really charging into the month of December like, right, I've got a set of goals. I've got a clear defined outlook of where it is that I want to go and where it is that I want to be. And you're making your actions match your goals this month. You're saying to yourself, right, okay, I can see the goal and now I'm going to put the steps in to make it happen. This isn't about planning. You know, the King of Wands doesn't sit and plan. He does. He gets off his butt and he makes things happen. And that's what you're doing this month. Gemini, you are all about this forward progression, this forward momentum. What is next? What do I need to do? What is the next step? Not what is the plan for the next step, or what is the plan, you know, to get to my goal? What is the next step that I need to make? So this is great. Your actions and your interactions sees that you're deeply impassioned this month. Like you know, you've got this passion about you, this zest for life, and you're like, right, what is next? How can I make things happen? Great, you know, wonderful. What a way to start the month. The money and materials sector, you get the Queen of Pentacles. So lots of people, it looks like there's going to be a lot of social interaction for you guys this month. Now, yes, it's the holiday season, you know, whatever you celebrate, I hope you have a happy one. The Queen of Pentacles though is about getting the most out of what you have. It's about the budget. It's about, you know, increasing the yield. It's how do I turn a tenner into 100 quid? How do I turn 100 quid into £1,000? Do you know what I mean? It's getting the most out of what you have and making what you have go further. Who is the Queen of Pentacles? An earth sign female, Taurus, Capricorn or a Virgo. Somebody that is steady, dependable, hardworking. You're getting serious about your money. You're getting serious about your bank balance. So you're not only making steps this month and making moves, but you're also getting really real about your resources, about what you have, about, right, am I spending the right amount or am I going overboard? Where am I going overboard? Where can I make savings? Where can I make cutbacks? And this isn't because you have a lack of stuff. It's actually, it feels to me like because you have an abundance of stuff this month. You know, you have an abundance of people to give for, to buy for, but also you have an abundance to give. And it's kind of like, how do I get the most out of those resources so that I don't waste them and squander them? And I kind of feel like in some ways you're setting an example, especially for those of you that are parents. You know, you're really utilizing that ability to give a good demonstration of how to use, you know, how to use money and resources and finances. It also feels to me like you're creating a safe haven. Even for those of you that aren't parents, this will be the month where you kind of, your place is the place to go if you've got an issue. So expect to have an open door policy this month. So your communications with the world at large, you have the Page of Cups, which is a great card. The Page of Cups is effectively saying that you're looking at your emotions, but you're also helping other people look at their emotions. Now, the other interesting thing is the pages can sometimes represent children, right? So you've got a king, you've got a queen, and you've got a child here. This suggests to me that, you know, I mean, who better than a Gemini to be social? This month is going to be full of people. Your home itself is going to be full of people. There's going to be a lot of interaction between you and the world at large. There's going to be a lot of communications with the world at large. But this is coming from a place for you. It's almost like this month you're going to be glowing, and you'll be glowing because there'll be so much social interaction happening. Now, one of the things that I would like you to remember is it can't always be this busy, and there can't always be this much interaction. And believe it or not, even for you, that is a good thing. Don't forget to have some downtime. It feels to me also like for some of you, you know, even though this isn't your partnership sector, for those of you that are partnered, some of you, your partner will want that time where there is just you guys to kick back, you know, to have that. But your emotions, it's kind of like you're communicating how happy you are to people. And you're saying to people, you know, this is what I want from life. I want more of this. I want more social interaction, but I also want more love, more care, more peace. It's just a really great month for you in terms of your communications. It's going to be light-hearted and fun and free and, you know, and just enjoyable, which is beautiful. And then finally, in your heart and half sector, you get the Seven of Pentacles, which is great. This is basically saying take your time. If you are single, don't rush into a relationship. If you are partnered, take your time. Take your time to do it right. Remember the stress, remember to place the stress on the quality that you get as opposed to the quantity. It feels very much for me like, yeah, you know, your partner maybe wanting a slower pace of it, maybe wanting a little more time where it is just you two, or where it is just your own personal family unit. So don't be afraid, or not be afraid, but don't forget to schedule some of that in as well. You know, it's not just about all of these massive gatherings and going here, there and everywhere. That's not, you know, that stuff isn't for everybody. So just keep that in mind if you are partnered and you have your own family. So the first week of December, I mean, these are good cards, and what I really love about it is it's fairly balanced as well. You just need some air energy in there, as you are an air sign. First week of December, you get the Chariot card, which is great. I mean, especially with the King of Wands, this is you straight out of the gate. You are looking to make things happen. You're wanting interaction. You're about the next step. The Chariot card says that you make the success. The thing that you are striving for, that you've been pushing for really hard, harder than anything. The first week of December looks like you will get it. But it also cautions you against going too fast, because the Chariot card, while it is the victory and success, it also asks you to take your time. You know, not to just rush in and just have it over and done with before it's really even begun. The second week of December, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful, underneath the Queen of Pentacles. This, for me, especially next to the Chariot card, it almost feels like a windfall. It looks like the second week of December you will either be getting told that you're getting a bonus, you know, your partner might win some money, you might win some money, you might have, you know, something that you've paid into come back to you that you didn't expect. The second week of December looks really good for finances, and it looks like some sort of unexpected blessing makes itself known, which is fantastic. The third week of December, you got the Justice card. So underneath the Page of Cups, remember, you know, not everybody wants to speak about everything. And I kind of feel like, especially for a Gemini, all conversation and all communication is par for the course, right? So you personally as a Gemini could flip from, oh yeah, you know, I had the most amazing time, to this is my deepest, darkest secret, and then flip back to, you know, what you had for dinner last night. And you can do that much conversation and communication really easily. Some people might not necessarily be able to go so deep and then come out of it so quick. So if you are going to make the decision to delve into certain types of conversation, just be aware that you might have to spend longer there than you expected. So if you can, keep it light-hearted and don't go into the deep stuff just yet. Especially not over the dinner table around Christmas. You know, just saying. And then the 4th week of December, you get the World card. I mean, what a great card for the 4th week of December, especially underneath the 7 of Pentacles. You'll be taking stock this entire week, you know, and you'll be really thinking about, okay, I mean, we're going into New Year, right? So you'll be thinking about what this year has been for you. And it feels like you're at the end of a cycle. And you understand that. You have this deep understanding that, okay, while this is just another year coming to a close and another year coming to an end, I feel like a lot of cycles are closing for you personally. And you'll really be observing that. So when you come up to the, you know, this run up to the new year, for that whole week, this whole 4th week of December, you will really, 7 of Pentacles, be looking and saying to yourself, right, okay, how can I cultivate the best for myself? How can I make sure that I increase what I get out of, increase the yield, you know, Queen of Pentacles? How can I get the most out of next year? You're going to really be asking yourself how you can fundamentally align yourself with the best year that you can have, because the World card sees the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. It sees us change our status. It sees us, so a lot of you, especially with the Page of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles, this could see a status change, like you get engaged. You know, a partner could say to you like, oh, you know, well, we're going into a new year, why don't we get married? Or, you know, anything like that. It could see a status change, but it's also about you taking stock and preparing for the next level. It's kind of like you've elevated to a point where things will need to change for you in the new year, and being on the front foot and, you know, making that happen is a big priority for you. World card, amazing card to finish the year on, because it suggests that you've done all that you can to make sure that the year ahead for you is the best year that it can be. And then finally, your key to the month, you get the Devil card, the Horned one. This is basically saying don't overdo it. I mean, you know, if we're ever going to overdo it, December usually is the month for all of us. You know, lots of food, lots of drink. Try to keep a clear head as much as possible. Remember, you know, all of those New Year's resolutions tend to be made in that last week and the run up, and then you wake up on January the 1st like hungover and all the rest of it. And for some people that is an amazing impetus to make the change, but for others it's kind of like, oh, you know what, I'm going to have to start tomorrow. Don't fall into the trap of making resolutions that you know you're not going to keep. If you set yourself a goal for 2019, make sure that you stick to it. That's the feeling that I get to tell you for this year. So I wish you all of that amazing stuff. Have an awesome year. Have a happy holiday season, whatever you celebrate, and really have a happy new year. And, you know, the way that these cards are set up, December will be a great month for you, and providing you really do take stock, providing you really do look at where you've been and what the cycles are that are closing up now, you can launch into this brand new year in a really spectacular way. I wish you all the best, and I will see you very soon for more videos. Take care.